Botswana is a country in southern Africa and is the size of France, but with a population of just 2.3 million people. The Okavango Delta is located in the north of Botswana and is unique. The area expands to 22,000 square kilometers depending on the season and is the ultimate safari destination. Temo Tulele Giraffe Reserve is on the outskirts of Morne, 20 minutes drive from Morne International Airport. It's possible to add one or more nights at Morne in this small private sanctuary. It's a reserve of 600 acres where predators are fenced out. Wildlife here include giraffe, zebra, impala and ostrich, which are free to roam without fear of predators and are attracted to a small waterhole. Accommodation and dining is excellent, and the lodge has just 5 tent-style cabins, all with shower and toilet. The main lodge has a lounge and dining area, serving excellent food. We booked on a full board basis. Fly-out safari lodge camps are located deep in the African bush, where the wildlife is close and can be observed acting totally naturally. This really is luxury living at superb 4- and 5-star lodge camps with all facilities and top guides, yet at the same time experiencing the best of African wildlife like no other. Our featured Explorer lodge camps are more personal, with less guests, often just 4 to 12, and are located even deeper in the wilderness. There are no fences and the wildlife does wander through the camp. It doesn't get closer than that. It's a surreal experience and safe if you follow the rules. It's dark from 6:30 at night until 6:30 in the morning, and guests are walked to and collected from their tented cabins by guides during hours of darkness. Conservation is at the forefront of protecting this unique habitat, and of course hunting is totally banned here. The Okavango Delta is primarily fed by winter rains in the Angola highlands. Water levels are highest between June and August, which is during Botswana's dry winter months. Actual rainfall is at its lowest. The delta then swells to almost 3 times its size. This seasonal fluctuation creates one of Africa's largest concentrations of wildlife, attracted by rich feeding and abundant water. Little wonder why the region experiences the 3rd largest wildlife migration in Africa. Herds of buffalo, wildebeest and zebra can be 200 miles long, and they head south each year, arriving in mid-April onwards. This produces a rich food supply for the predators: lions, leopards, hyenas and painted dogs. The region has many resident prides of lions, in addition to nomads. In the past 100 years, the African lion population has been reduced by 95%. Their survival in the wild is under threat. The fact that in Botswana, all wildlife is without borders, ensuring a strong gene pool, important to all wild animals. This is essential in retaining a healthy and strong population of lions. Lions are the most sociable of the big cats, living in prides that vary in size from a few individuals to more than 30. And in Botswana, this extreme is noticeable as the habitats are so different, from the drier reaches of the Kalahari to the floodplains of the Okavango Delta. The lions of the Okavango Delta are generally larger, stronger and more muscular in the forequarters of other lions, as they spend a lot of time hunting in this flooded delta. There are prides within a few miles of each other that display different hunting and feeding behavior. While most lion prides in Botswana will hunt buffalo, there are 2 prides in the Duba Plains area of the Okavango that prey solely on the big buffalo herds of the region. Lions are the apex predator and have the ability to take down the largest and most dangerous prey. However, like all predators, they are opportunists and will even target smaller animals like the warthog. Warthogs can be a formidable animal, due to their incredibly sharp tusks, made razor sharp by constant feeding. Young warthogs have thick white whiskers that imitate tusks until their own tusks fully develop. This is a form of defense against predators to make predators think twice. A fully grown male warthog is a formidable creature and can do a lion a great deal of damage. We saw the result of the damage to an adult lioness after a successful kill. A gash in her chest area and a deep cut in the back, and when viewed closely we could see her spinal cord. She was lucky not to have been paralyzed, which would have led to her certain death. Lions do not have it easy despite their size and power. Indeed, the kill rate of lions and leopards is thought to be a success of 2 kills out of 10 attempts. Lion prides form close family bonds, and a lioness will do everything to protect her cubs. A giraffe's height advantage allows them to see predators from quite a distance. In fact, giraffes are the tallest horned animal on the planet. Where we saw giraffe, they were generally not alone. Zebra, wildebeest and impala will graze around giraffes, using them as a warning against predators. An excellent example of symbiotic relationships in nature. Giraffes, like zebras, also have different markings to each other. Male giraffes are taller than females and have longer horns. Darker patterns are a sign of strong genetics and a more dominant character, and are in great demand during mating time. Such darker colouring is due to high testosterone levels. Lions with black manes are also more dominant, known as alpha males, again caused by high testosterone levels. There are 3 species of zebra, but only the Burchell zebra is found in Botswana. It is the national emblem of Botswana. The zebra, with its black and white striped coat, is one of the most characteristic animals of the African savannas. What is not so well known is that zebra of the southern wilderness area have a shadow brown stripe and the white stripe. Each individual zebra has unique patterning, that is, no 2 animals are the same. The patterning works along the lines of fingerprinting in humans. When a zebra is born, the mother keeps it hidden from the other zebras until the patterns have been imprinted on the foal's memory. Only then will she take her foal back into the herd. They may all look the same to us, but they're not. Leopards are elusive, and the adults, unlike lions, are highly solitary creatures. Leopards are incredibly strong, and a mature leopard can climb a tree with a kill exceeding its own body weight. It does this in order to avoid its kill being stolen by lions, hyenas and packs of painted dogs. In areas with large vulture populations and dense thickets of bush, a leopard will stash its kill deep under these bush thickets to avoid detection. This small family of painted dogs, with their incredible sense of smell, detected a young leopard with its partially eaten kill, an impala, and after a brief skirmish managed to steal a few bones. A leopard could kill a single painted dog, but not take on a number of them. In the heat of the day, leopards can be seen resting in large trees. Botswana is home to approximately 135,000 elephants.
They move very quietly, don't they, for such a big animal?
The largest population of any African country, and accounts for 1/3 of Africa's elephant population. They are extremely intelligent and social animals, living up to 80 years. Herds are led by matriarchs. The most knowledgeable female with an incredible memory of the best feeding areas according to season and precisely where to find water. They have a very poor digestive system and need to feed 18 hours out of 24, and they therefore consume a lot of food. They eat grass, reeds, water lilies, tubers, leaves and thin tree branches. They are extremely fond of the mapani tree. Huge males can become quite aggressive and territorial during musk, when they sense the female is receptive to mate. Dense areas of rich mapani trees, a fast-growing tree that thrives in even the poorest soil, is the biggest attraction for elephants. They move effortlessly through such terrain and can be hard to see. Getting too close can be a dangerous situation. Depending on location, elephants may appear to have different skin color. This is due to particular circumstances. When their skin is wet, it appears to be darker in color, and when wading through water, may even appear to be two-tone. Elephants love water, and it helps them cool off and provides choice feed. Elephants can often be seen sucking up dust with their trunks and covering themselves with fine dust, which helps to protect their skin from sun and helps keep insects at bay. When elephants are on the move, the whole herd follows the matriarch and they head together in the same direction. An old bull elephant may casually lag behind, but the females with young will have them close to protect them against predators. Lions will not hesitate to attack a young elephant. Hippos are huge, cumbersome-looking animals that are totally at home in the water, where they prefer to spend most of their time. They create and deepen small channels of the delta by using the waterway much as we use trails to get around. They're extremely territorial and can be quite dangerous. Older males in particular are often noisy and grumpy. One should never get between a hippo grazing and water, either on foot or in a vehicle. The delta is home to 111 different species of birds, and we viewed many of them, including the woodland kingfisher, storks, bee-eaters, Verreaux's eagle owl, the largest in Africa, and the numerous oxpecker, which makes its living by picking ticks and other parasites. The oxpecker's services appear both welcome and in demand. We travelled around in specially adapted Toyota Land Cruisers. These 4x4 vehicles provide optimum comfort and safe viewing of the wildlife in such a remote wilderness. Our version had a canvas roof, but were completely open, front and sides. Seats are well padded, as most drives are on sandy tracks and often crossing through flooded areas as the delta's water levels seasonally rise. Equipped with snorkel air inlets, this enabled us to pass through depths of around 4 feet. At times, our guides warned us to lift everything off the floor, as water would flood in and quickly drain out again. These vehicles have plenty of storage areas, and armrest padding makes for stable camera rests. Wildlife does not recognize a vehicle as a threat, and tends to focus on the vehicle as a whole, not its contents. But that means it's essential to keep quiet, not stand up, and not make any sudden movements. In other words, do not attract attention. We were often literally just a few feet from lion, leopards, impala, painted dogs, warthog, zebra, giraffe, wildebeest, and buffalo. Quite a breathtaking and surreal experience. At times it would have taken literally just a few seconds for a lion to jump into our vehicle. Instead, we were allowed to observe without affecting their natural actions. It goes without saying, one must never allow any part of one's body to protrude from the vehicle. Only after a careful look around, when our experienced guide deemed we were far away from predators, yet still surrounded by giraffe, wildebeest and zebra, we would step out and stretch our legs. We would take a pipe breakfast or enjoy a sundowner as the sun set, creating a magnificent end to a perfect safari day. As the sun quickly drops below the horizon and darkness falls, the nighttime sounds of Africa can be clearly heard through the tented cabin walls. Bell frogs create a cacophony of sound. Hyenas go on patrol. Lions call in the near distance. It's an eerie yet strangely satisfying slumber.